In the great hall, all was silent. The sons had watched as the light consumed the body of their brother, Invictus, along with the 10 other heroes of the labyrinth. Their limbs immolated, their torsos eviscerated, their heads contorting and twisting, writhing within a pool of black light. And now, what stood before them was no longer their brothers. Invictus and the rest were gone to join the ranks of the legendary Doomed Ones. What stood before them was the Revenant they had worshipped for millennia, the Eidolon that would stand at their vanguard as they retook what was rightfully theirs. He could only be summoned by sacrifice. Only by giving unto him their best and most praiseworthy warriors could he walk among them. And here he stood, gazing with eyes of fire. The renegade god, the outcast, hierarch of anarchy and terror, Malice. Malice is a renegade god of the ruinous powers. A being of many titles, such as Malice the Lost, the Outcast, Renegade God, and Hierarch of Anarchy and Terror, this peculiar entity seeks only destruction as a method of worship, even should it be inflicted upon itself and its own followers. Its name whispered sparingly only by the evilest entities who pledge fealty to the powers of the warp. Its power is parasitically tethered to the Four and grows in strength as each toils to win their great game. Likely cast from the Pantheon by its peers or leaving by its own volition. While all of such malevolent creatures are hostile to one another, Malice is feared by the Pantheon due to its preoccupation to harry chaos as its sole objective. The followers of Malice, having no allies amongst the stars, content merely with bleeding their enemies as best they can before their typically short service is ended. Each are typically clad in quartered white and black panoplies. Draining the souls from its servants as they give praise using rituals citing the number of Malice, 11, as their patron's favorite numeral. Their most infamous scions, the Sons of Malice, conducted cannibalistic rituals every 11 years upon their homeworld of Skelos, prior to their downfall and pledge of allegiance to the outcast god. Now performing new heresies within their derelict former capital battleship, the Labyrinth, every century with their homeworld occupied. 1,000 captives of both human and Xenos alike are feasted upon before a team of 20 warriors volunteer to embark upon an expedition into the depths of the vessel with no armor or weapons. Fending off hordes of warp-mutated detritus who failed in their own ventures using scavenged debris, half-empty bolters, and damaged flamers from the dead. Once reaching their goal at Teleportarium, such Astartes are proven as their chapter's elite, Doomed Ones, as one of their number passes through its embrace, shutting off the portal. Those remaining condemned as guardians of the gate henceforth, as befits the capricious nature of their god. 10 such doomed champions passed through the portal back to the embrace of their kin, only to be interred within coffins until their final kindred was proven worthy. Malice summoned into the material realm, unleashing its hatred across the stars, as the 11th Doomed One, Invictus, and his predecessors were immolated in the presence of their assembled kin. Only time will tell if the outcast god shall successfully lead its sons in their crusade to retake their sundered homeworld.